Okay, so my name is Peter, work for Roland Corporation. I'm here to talk about the analog modules coming out at the beginning of fall, the System 500 modules. So basically we have dual oscillator, dual filter, dual envelope, LFO, dual amplifier, and then effects modules, all made in partnership with Modular up in Portland, made in the USA, 100% analog, and they sound really, really good. People have been really excited about this for a long time, especially since Roland hasn't made an analog module in about 30 years. So I'm looking forward to it. It's got a lot of press online, and I guess we'll play a little bit to see what it sounds like. I should also mention that the filter is, they're still in production, so the filter is actually not, the only one not functioning, so we have it going through a coma filter right now. Then maybe put in some of the phase. Some of the, there's also analog, very short analog delay, and then for chorusing. It's really raw sound. This is the one. I never really like square waves essentially, but like I really like this one. And then here's like triangle wave, just really smooth. Coming in with the saw as well. Just like razor sharp. So you can see that there's a lot of sonic possibilities with these modules. Okay, so this is the 512 dual oscillator module. You have a square, triangle, saw on both sides. You also have a post width modulation. You have a nice range for all the modules, and then you have inputs for for kind of external modulations. Then you have your key inputs right there. It just takes 1 volt per octave, so it's really nice. Sounds great. So over here we have the VCF 521 dual filter. It's the only one. It's still in production, so it's not currently working right now, but it's got the same modulation options, the same kind of dual routing scheme. You got your frequency and resonance right there as well. So this is a 540 dual envelope and LFO module. You have a manual triggers for each of the envelopes, so you can actually manually trigger them. Cycle options, ADSR. You also have the LFO module right here. And then you can also have CV frequency routing options right there as well. Adjustable range, then inverted slope as well. So it's really, really nice. You have a VCA 530 right here. Dual VCA, you can mix together your signals or kind of route in additional oscillators or any kind of sound source that you want. Also the initial is nice to have. Then you can go between linear and exponential interpolation right there to your modulation, so it's really, really nice to have. Over here we have the 572 analog module that has phase, analog delay, gated delay, and an internal LFO too, so that sounds really cool. Get the phaser going. Resonance as well. Mix parameters nice to have too. That could be modulated. Take out the modulation for the cutoff there. Really juicy sounding. Then we have the analog delay, which sounds really cool. That's more meant for chorusing because the range is fairly short. Resonance parameter as well. Goes really great with any kind of LFO trigger into there, built-in LFO as well, and then you have gated delay. That's basically a brief overview of the System 500 modules. I'm basically triggering the note sequence with the TB3. It's going into the SPX1, converting its MIDI data to CV data, and then it's going out into the System 500. I also mentioned before that the filter's not up right now, so it's going through the coma filter. Which provides some nice kind of punctuation to the phrase, you know. So that's where the notes are coming from TB3, going into the SPX1, into the System 500. So System 500 modules are coming out beginning of autumn we're shooting for, and you can find out more at Roland.com or Roland.com/era.